Welcome to my lecture series. So today we discuss about diodes. So, already we know about the diode is a two-terminal electronic component. So that conducts electricity primarily in one direction, isn't it? So it has high resistance on one end and low resistance on the other end. So in this lecture series, we discuss. Let us understand in the detail about what is diode and diode symbol, isn't it? So first, what is diode? Is diodes are used to protect circuits by limiting the voltage and also transform AC into DC. So like silicon and germanium are used to make the most of the diodes. So even though the transmit current in a single direction. So the way with which they transmit differs. So there are different kinds of diodes, and each type of has own applications. A standard diode symbol is represented presented here, and we can see that there are two terminals, so that are known as the anode and cathode. So the arrow wide is the anode is that represents the direction of the conventional current flow in the forward biased conditions. So on the other end it's the cathode. And diode constructions. So diodes can be made up of either of two semiconductor materials, silicon and germanium. So when the anode voltage is more positive than the cathode voltage, so the diode is said to be a forward biased, and it conducts so readily with a relatively low voltage drop. So likewise, so when the cathode voltage is more positive than the anode, so the diode is said to be a reverse bias. So the arrow is the diode symbol, represents the direction of conventional current flow when the diode conducts. So this is a diode symbol, and so we have a lot of types of diodes. So like light emitting diode, laser diode, avalanche diode, Zener diode, Schottky diode, photodiode, PN junction diode. So first we discuss about light emitting diodes. So when an electric current between the electrodes passes through this diode, so light is produced. So in other words, light is generated when sufficient amount of forwarding current passes through it. So in many diodes, this light generated is not visible, as there are frequency levels that do not allow the visibility, isn't it? And LEDs are available in front of colors. So there are tricolor LEDs that can emit 3 colors at a time. So light colors depends on the energy cap of the semiconductor used. So next one, laser diode. So laser diode, it is a different type of diode. Is it produces coherent light. It is a highly used in CD drives, DVDs and laser devices. So these are costly when compared to LEDs, and are the cheaper when compared to other laser generators. So limited life of the only drawbacks of these diodes. So avalanche diode, this diode belongs to a reverse bias, so type of, and operates using avalanche effect. So when voltage drop is constant and independent of current, the breakdown of avalanche takes place. They exhibit the high levels of sensitivity and hence are used for photoelectrons. And Zener diode, so it is the most useful type of diode, and it can provide a stable reference voltage. These are operated in a reverse bias and breakdown on all arrival of a certain voltage if current passing through the resistor is limited. Stable voltage is generator. Zener diodes are widely used in power supplies to provide reference voltage. And Schottky diode, so it has lower forward voltage than the other silicon PN junction diode. So the drop will be seen, there are low current at the state. The voltage ranges between 0.15 to 0.4 volt. So these are constructed differently in order to obtain the performance of Schottky diodes are highly used in the rectifier applications. So thank you. We discuss in next video.